What?
Oh, buddy! Yes! CM Punk, the best wrestler in the world, the cult of personality, the straight edge messiah, CM Punk is headed to Friday Night Smackdown!
The man who defeated Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania II. I must say, I finally earned respect for CM Punk after what happened there.
I gotta say, I got my respect for Hulk Hogan after that amazing match he had with CM Punk. I definitely did not expect Hulk Hogan to put up that fight, but Jesus goodness, man. CM Punk and Hulk Hogan absolutely tore that roof down, and I'm glad to see CM Punk is coming over to the SmackDown. Much respect. Wait a minute. Hey, Frank! Is that you?
No, that's the ECCW General Manager, Michael Cole.
Yeah, well, I'm confused. You know, some people would say that's you. But anyway, he's backstage with one of SmackDown's newest picks, Sheamus.
Great White says he's going to tear everyone apart.
Says to me, huh? I shouldn't be surprised. All right then, Sheamus. All right.
Possibly a future character.
Oh! Check out that big match. Sheamus taking on the former world champion and Christian tonight.
You gotta think, these two were on the other brand earlier in the night.
Yeah, and now they're on opposite sides. Definitely going to be an interesting match. Nonetheless, but here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. Captain Charisma C-Squared, the instant classic, the former world heavyweight champion, Christian. He, along with Edge, put up one of the greatest fights in a great TLC match against the $1 Million Congregation. But you gotta think, with Christian on Raw, it's time for him to hit the reset button on his career. It's time for him to once again go after the WEDF Championship. It's time for him to once again realize his boyhood dream, and time for him to prove himself as the better member of Edge and Christian. But he's going to have a tough road ahead of him against the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. Christian, the newest member of the Raw brand as a result of Zack Starr winning a Battle Royal that got 3 draft picks over to Raw. But Christian faces a very tough, a very credible, a very roughhousing opponent in the Celtic Warrior, the Great White Sheamus. Now Sheamus, unlike Christian, was in a match for a singles championship. Sheamus was going for the United States Championship, came very close, was the last man eliminated by Matt Eichhorn. He was the closest out of anybody to walking out of that arena at WrestleMania II as United States Champion. But tonight, Sheamus has his sights set on something bigger. Maybe for a World Heavyweight Championship shot, for a World Heavyweight Championship shot. And what better way for him to prove his case than by defeating a former World Heavyweight Champion in Christian. And again, ladies and gentlemen, it was this time last year when Christian cashed in on his partner Edge with the SmackDown Money in the Bank to bring the World Heavyweight Championship back over to SmackDown and realize his dream. Christian certainly had a memorable reign, but the...
Alright, are you done? Done?
Where did you go?
I've been here the whole time waiting to speak.
I've given you opportunities to speak. You said nothing, so I was taking advantage, sir.
Sure. Anyway, back to this match. As you mentioned, Christian this time last year was Money in the Bank. He cashed in on his former partner and friend, now current friend Edge. You gotta think, maybe Sheamus is now in line for a future World Championship run over on SmackDown.
Well, that's if he can defeat Christian here. He's got to make his case. Everybody says they're in line for a future World Heavyweight Championship run, but they got to do something to prove it.
Christian.
One,
two. Sheamus kicks out in 2.
But again, they got to do something to prove it. Sheamus has to defeat Christian if he's going to get anywhere on his promises of being world champion.
Christian's got to use his quickness and speed and agility to counter the brawling and strength of Sheamus.
Hey Frank, you know what I just realized the irony of?
What?
You remember who Christian lost the world title to?
Edge. No, that. Yep. Goldberg.
Yes. And Sheamus was in what should have been considered the match of the year with Goldberg. Unrelated note, but nonetheless, I have to think Christian might somewhat be facing a guy who's almost like Goldberg. I mean, think about it. Sheamus
could very well win Most Improved Superstar due to the way he just rebounded from that wall. I mean, many men could have just said, you know what, I quit. Sheamus just continued on.
Just continued to dominate, just continued to be the same Celtic Warrior he ever was. He even looks better. Now, wait a minute, Sheamus trying for the Irish Curse backbreaker, but Christian with a beautiful counter. But again, you got to think, Sheamus, in some way or another, it's kind of like Goldberg. Here's how. Sheamus, deceptively fast. Goldberg, deceptively fast. We both know Sheamus and Goldberg are powerful. We both know they're rough, tough brawlers. So you have to think in that aspect. Christian is facing a man almost like the man he lost the world title to. You think that might be extra fuel in the fire for Christian to prove himself as WEDF championship material?
Very well be so. And speaking of Goldberg and Undertaker, oh wait, Sheamus. Oh, pump handle slant. Backdrop it looks like. Speaking of Sheamus though, speaking of Goldberg and Undertaker though.
Wait. Sheamus look like he's trying for the high cross here. Christian with a beautiful facebuster counter.
But Goldberg and Undertaker are not here tonight. Undertaker, I'm not sure what happened to him, but Goldberg after that match, he's not in any shape to compete here.
I wouldn't think either of them are in any shape to compete. That was one hell of a match. Frank Dog, I hope you saw the replay or you saw it live or saw it somehow, but man, you really missed out on what was probably the greatest match in WEDF history.
I saw it on my DVR.
Anyway, Sheamus has to cover off that fall-away slam. Christian quickly gets the shoulder up.
Sheamus just continued to dominate Christian. A knee to the gut. Now Sheamus gets him in an armbar. Sheamus, what's he going for here? He's going for the legs of Christian.
Focusing on all aspects of Christian's body. Tearing into him as much as possible.
Irish whip in the corner. And another Irish whip in the corner. Big clothesline.
Knocking Christian clean off his feet. Sheamus. Oh, check this out.
Days of his former mentor family, the Celtic Cross.
The Celtic Cross from Sheamus right there. That could be it.
Like
1, 2. No. And wait a minute. Sheamus. Irish Curse backbreaker. Christian is in trouble. Sheamus feeling it.
He signaled for it.
Taking high cross. But Christian, a DDT counter right there. Christian calling for the switch. Ready to flip it. Sheamus asked him a bit.
Doesn't hit the kill switch. No, Sheamus shoves him.
Backing up a bit. A big brogue kick. That's it.
That is
Number
it.
1, 2, 3.
And has won in a tremendous bout. Sheamus just continues to rise among the ranks in WEDF and Smackdown. The superstars very on the toes for the Celtic Warrior.
I mean, I gotta say after this, Sheamus has definitely proven why he's worthy of chasing the World Heavyweight Championship on Smackdown. But you also gotta think, another thing to think about here, Raw has been running the draft all night. And now, out of nowhere, Smackdown has a new breath of life. Smackdown finally getting the new blood that we all want to see. Sheamus Thank you again for getting that monumental victory for us, and now we're going to see the fifth Smackdown pick of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, we have seen Randy Orton, we have seen Brock Lesnar, we have seen the Celtic Warrior, we have seen CM Punk join the ranks. Who else are we going to see here tonight join Smackdown? We are moments away from finding out.
Right now, who's it going to be? Who's coming over to Smackdown? Here we go. It's gotta be something big. It's gotta be an icon. It's gotta be someone the people love. It's gotta be someone.
It's gotta be. Speaking of icons,
the people champion, The Rock, heading over to Smackdown.
I don't know how you just called that, Frank Dog. You must have size senses or something. But ladies and gentlemen, you're getting this right.
Someone that people love. It comes the people champion, The Rock. What a victim Smackdown has gotten, and The Rock going where he plays. The Rock is going to keep us right at the Smackdown on their candy asses.
What a steal for Smackdown here. Now they have Randy Orton. They have Brock Lesnar, they have Sheamus, they have CM Punk, and now they have the most electrifying man in all of entertainment, the two-time WEDF champion, the great one, the Brahma Bull, the people's champ, The Rock. And by they I should really mean we, but nonetheless, I'm trying to be a little bit unbiased and be a quote-unquote broadcast journalist here tonight.
Anyway, The Rock on Smackdown, the same show where Cena's at. Who knows what's going to happen? Maybe we'll see another showdown.
Cena, Angle, Jackpot. Smackdown's looking pretty fucking stacked right now, if I say so myself. Oh shit. I love The Rock's promos. I don't know, they just never get old to me for some reason.
Oh, remember Shawn Michaels and The Rock at WrestleMania II.
But you know what's a good thing about it? Rocky's saying he's here to stay, brother. That's the most important part. Thank you, Rock. Thank you, Rock. Wait, one more thing. Rock wants something. What?
Whoa!
Yes! Yes! You're kidding me, ladies and gentlemen!
Rock wants Austin.
For a rematch of the two biggest superstars of our generation! Stone Cold and The Rock! Once again!
A rematch from episode 71. It was made from the WEDF 2-year anniversary show. What? Stone Cold gonna... Well, I guess...
Wait! Go! Frank Dog, go!
I am.
May I have your attention, please? I have received an email from the anonymous Raw General Manager, and I quote, The Rock, you are heading off to Smackdown, but you say you want one more match with the Texas Rattlesnake, the WEDF champion Stone Cold Steve Austin. If you want that match, you got it. And by the way, it will be for a draft pick if Stone Cold is not drafted at the end of the night. Good luck.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen! I was applauding that decision by our anonymous Raw General Manager. You heard it straight from the horse's mouth. The main event tonight for the final pick, Stone Cold and The Rock, one more time.
As far as draft pick nonetheless, I'm starting to like this anonymous Raw General Manager. I wonder who's it going to be. He's really trying to put on the best show he can for his plan.
This anonymous Raw General Manager seems like he's a creative genius of sorts. I wonder who it could be.